We're just a few weeks out from the start of the Minnesota legislative session, and tonight we have a better idea of how much money lawmakers will be working with. The state budget forecast has a projected $616 million surplus, but multi-billion-dollar deficit looming.
Danny Spiewak was at today's forecast, and he's here now with a closer look at what that means for you. Danny?
Well, the state releases this budget forecast twice a year, and with 2025 being an odd-numbered year, a budget year, lawmakers were paying very close attention to the numbers that came out today, especially the part about a potential $5 billion budget deficit looming, possibly in 2028-29. When lawmakers return to the Capitol early next year, they'll start working on the next two-year budget for 2026-27. The state's current forecast shows a $616 million surplus for this cycle.
Minnesota continues to be in a strong place.
But Governor Walz admitted he's concerned about what's coming.
Look, it's pretty inescapable.
A potential $5.1 billion deficit for 2028-29. Driven in part by increased costs associated with special education and long-term care for seniors.
This is a over-the-horizon budget issue of growing costs in an aging population and more people accessing services, especially around autism.
Meanwhile, Republican leaders blamed the DFL for spending too much. When the DFL took control of state government in 2023, Minnesota had a $17 billion surplus.
Is exactly what House Republicans have been warning for the last 2 years.
But next year, Republicans will have shared control of the House after earning a tie through the last election. They say they're going to ask for detailed reports from department heads to identify possible cuts.
With a tied House right now, it gives us the perfect opportunity to come together, to work with our Democrat colleagues, to find solutions, to govern responsibly, to rein in the spending.
DFL leaders say they're paying attention to the four-year forecast.
This is a long time into the future. This is a look that we're getting, a light that we're turning on a future period that most states don't look at.
But feel comfortable with the more than $3 billion currently in reserves.
We are in the best condition possible to weather whatever happens in the near term or the long term.
Now, that next state budget forecast will come out in February. That will be in the middle of the legislative session when lawmakers are here at the Capitol in the middle of their budget discussions. So at that point, they will get an even better picture of what the finances look like here in Minnesota. Back to you.
All right, Danny, thank you.